All right, everybody. We're back with another stream. Let me kick the music on. Okay, I turned it down just a little bit. We're gonna do some stuff I'm far behind on. I've been at East Texas fishing in a tournament this week. First time on the boat in a while. I went fishing about a month ago, but this is the first time back. Had to do some work on it. Had to change out all the line in my fishing reels because the fluorocarbon gotten brittle. But anyway, so a lot of things have happened in the game. One of the things that happened with the update today, they finally made good with their promise and added the fourth seat at my level. Now the next seat comes at level 8. I'm very far from that, but it's better having that fourth seat. They also put some new research in the game. For some of you guys were trying to find it. It took me a while to find it this morning, but where they stuck it was in a weird place. Wasn't some place I would thought they would have put it. But anyway, let's send these ships out and do the dailies. I should have done that. Yesterday was my birthday. I had a birthday date. Didn't go too well. Didn't go too well at all. I came home, I had a raging headache, so I fell asleep about 9-ish, I think it was. And, yeah. Okay, so we're going to look at some of these ships. Let's see what... Okay, we're going to go ahead and send that one there. We're going to go ahead and send... Gosh, dog. I hate when it does that. Then we got to kind of catch up on those hostile things. They got some crazy leaderboard events going on right now. I mean, and milestone events are like massive. I worked on some of it yesterday when I was between times when I was getting a haircut and some stuff for the date last night, and yeah, it was very disappointing. It was a disappointing day. I thought we hit it off so well online. I thought it was going to be a slam dunk, but it didn't work out. Which doesn't make sense. She was so excited to share my birthday with me and everything, so I thought but no, not so much. We actually met. Alright. Well, I got so much stuff I need to do. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get the Vengeance event. We're gonna change these ships out. But yeah, it was kind of disappointing. I mean, I don't know. I guess we both built the date up too much. Shoot. So let's get this going. Titan. And now we're going to change this for the I guess we could send them. They don't need to be boosted with the Exocom, so I'm gonna go ahead and send them. And be so it's gonna be a whole new thing trying to figure out what to put for the extra seat. I've experimented a few rounds without any kind of boost to see. This one looked like it had some promise to it. So what I'm going to do now, since I only got one slot left, and I want to. I did some research on the Vengeance last night. I mean, not the Vengeance, but the Defiant. It may have the warp range now to get there. Let's see. There was some warp range research that I had somehow missed in there that I only had about halfway done. So I finished it last night. Okay, I hate when it does that crap. You just switch ships. Even though I pressed on it. Okay, let's find it again. Let's see if it's got the warp range. If it is, what I'll do is I'll use the Galaxy Quest ship to give me that little boost, and then let's see. No, it doesn't. I had to check. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we have to do now. I have to put the use the Exocoms. I was gonna use. Let's go combat. We'll hit one of the interceptor ones. Okay, and then we'll go down here on the extra one. Multi-purpose, here we go. Multi-purpose. Come on, where's it at? Here we go. And then we'll use one of these officers. Let's use this. We got a bunch of these attack. Oh no, let's use the defense. Okay, so we'll use those three. Let's go ahead and locate. Take the Vengeance out. Well, yeah, take the Vengeance out. The Defiant out first. Okay. Let's give it a boost with the Defiant juice. Okay. Now send that back and we'll get the Galaxy Quest ship. Where's it at? Okay. There we go. And we'll pull it out here. Alright, now hit the thing with the juice. Confirm. And then we'll take the Vengeance and send it up in here. And we'll use Lorca's Fist. What the heck? We're at it. Want to find a good group that bunch together though before we hit the fist. All right. We can send that back. Eventually get there, I'm gonna send it over here by these because there's a bunch right. Well, there was right here would probably be best. Come on, come on, come on, Vengeance. Well, now there's a bunch where it's at, so we're gonna go ahead and hit them. Okay, we're gonna do this one, Max Fort. We're going to do Little Fort.
And then we're going to hit it with Sorrentos. Okay. And where's Lorca? Mr. Lorca. We'll use that to everything to help. We may end up getting half of them done at least. This will probably give us 10 there. Okay, so that destroyed it. Do a quick repair. Come right back. I don't think I got enough. Yeah, I've got 5 minutes for another one of these. We'll just have to go with and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna switch. We'll use that con. See what that con thing is. I didn't do it last time. Okay.
You just look up and slip art and some screens.
Alright, let's see. Not right now. I'm kind of busy with this, but I'll send a Discord link after I get through doing with this thing right here. Okay, so I gotta wait 30. Shoot, shouldn't have done that. That's weird that the Sorrentos is usually Sorrentos is always. I didn't get no. Oh, I screwed up. I pushed the wrong button. That's it. 30 seconds. I gave my Titan a Sorrentos boost instead of my Vengeance, so I have to wait for the Sorrentos to cool down. I can go ahead and do this though. There we go. All right, so now we wait for this. Okay, now we can do this. We got the Sorrento's boost, and that's gonna be what we're gonna be using here. So we're gonna go. Okay, why did it not let me? Okay, there it goes. Let's see how many we get. Okay, that's 1, 2. Okay. Cleared that mission I was started. Okay, let's see what that is. Okay, we're probably going to only get that many. We'll see how many we need to go. I doubt it survives that. Okay. So we'll fix it. Bring it back. Okay, let's see what the cooldowns on all these are. Okay, while we're doing that, want that sucker to come back, we'll go ahead and place these mining ships. Okay, we got that one's good enough. I'm just gonna mine enough to get my dailies done. I'm not gonna. Yeah, that kind of blowed yesterday. They put mining after mining Monday in the battle pass instead of doing it putting it on the same day as mining Monday, which is kind of a crappy thing to do. A real crappy. It's been a series of crappy things this game's been doing to the players here lately, and that's just one of them. Let's see who are we sharing the space here with. Okay, both of those are friends, so that's good. All right, so we're back. We'll sit there and go. We got another 2 minutes for that one. I don't want to wait. There's too much other stuff to do. I'm just gonna have to go with Sorrento's boost on it and get as many as I can. What? No. I just popped one without any help from any of the things in it. Let's see, let's make sure. Let's put Brianna back in there. That's probably what I need to do. I thought Chapel did better, but she didn't. For this particular hostile, all of them are different. You have to know that one set for one hostile is not the be all end all on all this stuff. So let's get back in here. Hopefully I got 54. Okay, I'm good. I'll be able to pop both of those. But that's horse crap. I'll show you guys. I'll be able to kill one by itself with no help. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at see if there's anything that's ending in a couple hours, which looks like it's only just this one. Yeah. It's just this one here, these two events here, these freaking horrible milestone events. But the only problem is, why do the Breen? Because I need that, because we get free parts from that stupid SMS. And it's the only way to source the parts for the Vengeance without paying for them. And I've got to see how well these new things that they gave us for the Vengeance works in combat arenas to see whether it's worth me spending any more money on the Vengeance or not. Right now, before that it really wasn't. Yeah, this isn't a Vengeance event. So, so now I guess maybe the stuff let's see if we got our cooldowns. Our cooldowns are over. So let's go ahead and make sure we do it right this time. And let's hit that. All right, so we've got to do some heavy duty work here. Now this crew that I'm doing right here, I tested it before the stream last night, and I was able to hit one. Oh, I just used the damn Titan to hit it. Hit the wrong stupid ship. I'm gonna send it back up here, but I don't know if I'm gonna use it again because I'm almost out of juice there. Because somebody suggested doing the minor one with the one to get a little extra boost. I don't think it really helped at all. And let's go ahead and use this thing from Con and see what that does. Does that help at all? Let's see. Okay, now we got to watch here. The shields are actually going down some on this, so we need to pause. Okay. I'm gonna pause and go. See, the Con thing lasts a little bit longer than Lorca's Fist does, but I don't know if it does a better job than Lorca's Fist, though. That's the problem. Okay, we're doing okay with this. I should be able to do the Galaxy Quest. Get some help from that this time. Okay, so it's dead. We have to repair. And what we're going to do this time is we're going to go local. Okay, so I'm going to pull the Galaxy Quest ship out. And then we're going to put this one out. Let's go ahead and pop it with the Galaxy Quest juice or whatever, the stuff that makes it do its deal. And let's go back up into this space here. Like I said, I don't know that I'm going to go ahead and just do it with the Sorrento's boost from this point on. And because I'm almost out of the other stuff for the fortification. I mean, I used 3. I used a full max fortification, which got me 10. So that helps. I probably only need maybe 5, maybe. I don't know. We'll go in the events and see. The Vengeance event. So we need 3. Okay, we've got this. We've got this on this run. So we only need 3. Okay, so let's hit it with the Sorrento's boost. Okay, so yeah, so we'll go ahead. Oh gosh, I hit the wrong damn ship again. Oh, that's okay, I need to go back anyway. Trying to do it too quick. Need to slow the hell down. Okay, I'll check both of those out. Yeah, yesterday, like I said, yesterday was my birthday. And did have a birthday date and it didn't go too well. It's my luck. uh, which is disappointing. We were really hitting it off online. Okay, so we got what, the end of that. Okay, let's see. So that's what you do there. So I finished the SMS here. So that's going to give me 2 pools in this event store, which this is the only way you can source parts for the Vengeance. And what you got here is the parts itself. And this is different varieties. I think you get 1 pool gets you 3 independent. Will get you 3 independent rolls of automation mark. So it gives you 3 combined. It'll take 3 of these, and every once in a while you'll get lucky and get the Holy Grail, which is this 8,000 here, or any of these re-rolls, which gives you more rolls to do this. So we'll see what we do. So you're wanting either 2 Holy Grails or this one and this one here. You definitely want these, but you don't get those every roll. I've used a whole $100 pack where we get 10 rolls and never got one of these a couple of times now. It's supposed to be a 1 in 25 chance that you get at least one of these, but to me the odds are worse than that. Okay, so we did get 1 reroll, so that's good. Let's go back and do it again. And yeah, we got the Holy Grail reroll. That's going to help us out a lot. So we got, okay, 500. That's not even good. 300. Come on, 8,000. Oh, come on. Okay, so we'll go down here and look and see how close we are. Well, it's still here. I gotta recall it. Recall that one. Get that one. Okay. Yeah, it's real funny. I'm looking at this one alliance. They took in a bunch of bad actors from another one. They're trying to hide them in there. But unfortunately, good for me that I'm a solo player. Tags mean nothing to me. I go after players I don't like. And there are a couple alliances I will pop no matter what, but for the most part, alliance tags mean nothing to me. So I'll go after whoever I want. Alright, so we're back. Fix it. Come on. Okay. We do have upgrades, but these are not ones I'm going to do before. These are the 4 I'm going to do before I do any of these 3. And that didn't even get me halfway there, and I still need some interceptor parts as well. And that's another thing, another kick in the nuts that Scopely did to the Vengeance guys. Go in the store. Well, I didn't go in the store, I went to the events. You go in the store. And you see, you get 1,000 this, which that's 10 rolls with what we just did. But look at something that's obviously absent in this pack. no parts, no regular parts. So basically, unless you got a whole bunch of those stored up, that means you're going to be hitting this one and this one just to upgrade the damn ship. Because they put no parts, no interceptor parts at all in the Vengeance packs at all. But I'm at a point where I do get quite a bit every day. But right now I'm not pulling interceptor parts. Let's go back and reset my ships, the ones that are in dock. And that's what's cool about these fleet presets. I've got another one I haven't filled out yet. But see, even though I got these ships gone, I can do this and it'll reset my other ships back to where they belong and crew them the way that they need to be crewed. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the crew of my cube. Well, you know what? Let's take the junker up there. Let's change this one for the junker and take the junker up into 59 space because, well, let me go ahead and show you guys. Look, I'm gonna show you how the ridiculousness of this arc and what a piece of shit it is. Let's find that damn system. Okay, I'm an Op 70. I have very high tiered ships. And I'm using a crew. I'm going to go ahead and put my cube in here. Put my cube back in here for this test to show you how ridiculous this is. Okay, so let me crew it the way it needs to be crewed. There's only going to be one. There's only going to be one difference that I'm going to make from my augment setup. Is I'm going to put. Where's he at? Usually he's right up front. Oh, I don't think he'd be in one of those other ships I just sent out. Okay, let's do this. Group. Let's find him. Oh, there he is. I'm gonna put Scotty in here because it's below deck deal. Reduces enemy shield. That supposedly this is really good for this. So this is the crew I'm using. I'm using Vielle. Quasi for his shred. Same thing with her. That will help against these hostiles. I got Chapel. I got him, Brianna, and Hugh below deck. And so we're going to go up in 61 space with the cube. Okay, another factor you need to see here. This is what the way they set this up is my building here is on 54. And let's look at that real quick. Details. Let's take it all the way to 54. Usually they on these things it'll go default to wherever level you're on, so you don't have to do this crap. But okay, level. So the hyperbaric stabilizer, which I think that's what it uses to do whatever, for this stupid hostile, is at 65%. So the whole thing is not connect. It doesn't matter which ship you put in here. You can see this sucker is at 170. Excuse me, 147 billion. Now we're going to go into these hostels. Look at these hostels. Let's go back out to that space again. And you're going to look at the ridiculous. So this is, okay, here's 59. This is where we're going to have to grind, actually, because of the stupid building level, not because of the ship. And you can use as low as a op 60 ship in here. I tried that. I didn't try any lower than that. And you're fine. But I take my board cube up one system higher, and I'll show you what happens. So here's a 61. So we're gonna go with the battle triangle, which is, I got a battleship, so I need to do an explorer to minimize the damage. And you can see I can only hit one of these hostiles with a board cube with, I'll go ahead and click on it. So with 146 power. That's total horse crap. Now, next door, I can take it and it won't hardly do any hull damage at all, even on, a lot lesser ships. And we're gonna put one of them in here. So what Scopely did is they negated any ship that you got. What matters is where the level of the stupid building is. And I blame this on the players more than Scopely, because when the Rev came out and the Relativity came out, where they were both arcs that you had to have the ship to be able to do anything really with it, because especially when the Rev came out, even though I had my cube, I don't think it was quite as high as this, I still couldn't really go into the very back system and go to town on them. Because I ended up using my Rotaran in the 50 something system. When it came out during the arc, that is. Just because it was total brutal bullshit. And then they came out with the Relativity, where you can't even do it unless you have one of those ships in your group. Another thing that the players should have revolted on. But now this is going to be normal shit now, because nobody put a big enough fuss on my server, especially the Relativity. It's not the Rev. These assholes goobered out on it. This gave them a new Stella, So I blame the players more than I do Scopely. They're going to try to make as much money as they possibly can. And you can see right here, I did want to go ahead and do it. Okay, who's this? I should just take his ship for cutting me off. All right, he's gone. That's the second one he cut me off on. He's getting it. He's getting it, man. Okay, he's getting lucky because I got a shield up. Okay, you see nothing. Well, that's not a big deal. You know, nothing. You say, well, you got a big cube. Well, I can go here and take us back. I'll switch ships. Just to show you guys. Now I can understand having the building level let me maybe go as far as the 67 system with the ships that I have. That I would need to have the building pretty high to be able to do these back row ones here. But the fact that I couldn't do the 67 with my board cube is total horseshit. No matter what the building level is. Okay, so now I'm going to go with a much lower ship. So now we're going from 147, 148 all the way down to 9. No, that's the wrong ship. We're going all the way down to 9.6 billion. A little big jump. But you're going to see the results are not going to be that much different. That my junker is going to be able to destroy these things pretty damn easily. And like I said, I tried it myself. My Rotarian does okay. I've seen a bunch of people actually use those 60 ships in here. But so I can sit here and actively grind these and not even have any issues hitting these hostiles at this level. And so I don't have any problem hitting these at all. I can sit here and do this until I got a full cargo hold. If I put Rachel Garrett in there and the Picard thing, I can fill up with loot, but I will take more hull damage that way. Who's this? Okay, we're gonna go get this guy. Any rising guy's gonna get hit. Let's take that. We're gonna go right for him. We're gonna get him on this one here though. There we go. But it's smarter, especially as the loot, if you need the loot, is to use either this ship or the other one. Because you got big cargo holes and you can sit there and fill these up, especially as big as these stupid milestone events are. Let's go to it. Yeah, as big as these milestone events are, man, it's you might as well have a big deal, so are not constantly having to fly back and dump your cargo hold, because you really don't want to give up too much of the he's gonna get popped again. He died. Oh, I think he tried to. I wonder if he put a speed crew to try to outrun me, and then he found out it's not powerful enough. Yeah, look at these people trying to think of any way they can to get power. He's boosted. He just should go to the lower system. If your ship is taking that much hull damage doing this, then you're wasting your time going in this system when you could go to like the 6, I guess 57 might be the next lowest one. It's really wasting your time and your effort. Okay, let's put that one there. You're just wasting, wasting time. You're constantly trying to repair. Let's see, let's get him if he survives it. I wonder if my beam can get him. Let's see what it does. There we go. That is nice. Yeah, I was wishing yesterday I was not busy during the day. I've been to East Texas since I got off of work on Sunday, pretty much. Well, I'll take that back. I did sleep. I came home, slept, and left East Texas, went down there. Like I said, had stuff I needed to do with the boat and to get my fishing stuff. I got almost all of it done, but I got hot on Monday, even though it wasn't brutally hot outside, but that storage facility is made out of aluminum, and it gets mighty hot. Okay, he's back for another round. Let's see it popping again. It looked like it killed him. I like this ship. So I've got all the research maxed on it now against players. First of all, I never used it for that, but I didn't have anything else to do with the research in this thing that we're doing now, the SMS leaderboard event thing, whatever, for the officer. Only scores with building, and I'm gonna get him again. Let's see. Come on. Give me my. He died on the hostile. Dang it. Hostile cheated me. I mean, he's shooting way too high. If he's gonna die on the first shot, he's gambling every time he comes up here. He's just wasting a bunch of this, And he's only an Op 60, so So it isn't like he's not in the ballpark where he doesn't need that anymore, like a 61 would be, pretty much. So it doesn't make any sense why he's wasting the materials to do something. For me, unless we got an event like the Vengeance event where it's the only way you can score. Normally I would never grind a system that I would have to do that. Normally 20 hostiles minimum on anything. I actually like to have more, but I can't see myself grinding a system unless it was the only way I could score. Like the Vengeance event. The Vengeance event makes me hit those 71 elite Breen. I can't go into the 70 system and score in the event. Now, if I could, I would hit more of the Breen 70s just so I wouldn't have to, constantly repair like I was doing for that. But you can see it did give me about half of the materials I needed to make that upgrade for the guns on it. And the sad thing about it, you can say, well, you can just buy a pack and finish it up. Well, you can see the pulls, even though I did get some re-rolls and stuff. The actual, unless you get lucky and hit the Holy Grail, the 8,000, all those upgrades are probably about, unless you got really, really lucky, you're looking at least $200 or $300 for each upgrade. But if you say you got no rolls and you didn't hit the 8,000, you're probably looking at spending $300 for each upgrade on that stupid ship. Now, if you get to 8,000, or you get a couple of times where you get, hit the 3 reroll token, that could change some things. But for the most part, like I said, the packs in themselves are not that great, and then also they don't have the interceptor parts that you need too. So that's one reason that I'm going to go ahead and do the Vengeance event every week. But by the time I get enough of those parts, I'll have enough interceptor parts from just daily stuff. But the only thing that really hurts is my little Kretschna. It's kind of stuck where it's at because of the Vengeance. I would love to be able to tear that out, with my other one. Have 2. Now the only one I'm working for, my 70 ships, I'm working on Enterprise E, and I need 4 more upgrades, so I take it to 16. And then that will leave me 1 more tier to finish it. And I'm getting there parts wise. I need like 5,000 more. I'll probably have that by the weekend, so I'll be able to do one of these guns. So I'm just slow rolling it. Now I wish this pack they have in the store was a Explorer pack instead of an Interceptor. I would actually do it. I would actually buy all 3 of those and give it a little boost. But it's not. It's an Interceptor one. And you said, well, you can use the Interceptor stuff for your Vengeance. Well, that is true, but like I said, then that only gives me half the equation. It doesn't give me the full thing. It doesn't give me Vengeance parts in there. So if there was an Explorer pack like the one they have in there, I would have already gotten all 3 of them. and probably gotten 2 upgrades on the Enterprise E for that. The one I've got almost done now, and 1 more probably. That inched me even closer. And what's cool about it, once I get my Enterprise E up to tier 18, it's a weapon against the Vengeance, number 1, and it unlocks the last tier on the cube. So you got all that going for you. So then I'll have 2 completely tiered out cubes, because I've been collecting parts for a long time. So as soon as I get that one part that I need for the Impulse engine, I think it is, that will be the end of it. I believe it's the Impulse engine is the one that they put that token that part that you need. So that would put me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ships that are over 100 billion each in dock. Good luck cracking that. Not saying it can't be done, it certainly can be, but it'll be a very, very costly and timely endeavor. Trying to see what I did with my phone. I need to plug it in. It was almost dead. Thought it was laying on my bed. I don't see it. So I think I'm gonna stream up until the reset, and then after that I'll see if I can do the battle pass real quick. Then I might need to take a nap before work. So I took off vacation this week because of the tournament, so tonight is really the only night I'm working. I actually needed this. I needed the slow down a little bit, even though I didn't do that much this weekend. Well, basically, we plan on fishing Friday for sure. Now, this tournament that we're fishing on Lake Fork is a big bass tournament, and it has hourly weigh-ins. It's one of the better tournaments that I think, that's put out, period. The only one that on Lake Fork is better is the Bass Champs Mega Bass, because the prizes are much bigger. Now, the grand prize for Mega Bass isn't as good as the grand prize for the Sealy tournament, but the hourly payouts are better. But because of the boat that they're giving, if you compare the 2 boats that they're giving away, the Phoenix boat, I think, is a much better boat than the Skeeter one that they have been giving away. Now, in years past, they used to give away one of the upper tier models of the Skeeter boat, but they stopped doing that a couple years ago. which I don't know why. Because I can tell you right now that either one of the boats that if I won either one of them, say I won the Sealy tournament, then I won the Mega Bass one, I would sell both of those boats. I probably wouldn't even put them in the water. Just because the boat that I have, my Phoenix 721 that I have right now, is better than the one that they're giving away. And it's way better than the Skeeter boat that they're giving away. Even though Skeeter's not a bad boat, they do have a couple of models that I actually looked at when I was buying this one. But I ended up going with Phoenix. And I'm glad I did, because the ride in the Phoenix boat is just so much better than the ride in the Skeeter. Unless you've got a guy that's like one of the better boat drivers in the world. Now, when Pack was alive, Mark Pack, my friend, he could drive that boat. But I've been in very few other people that could really drive that boat to where you didn't need to see a chiropractor at the end of the guide trip, you know. But Mark could really ride that boat, and if I had gotten a Skeeter boat instead of a Phoenix boat, he told me he would take me out in it a couple of times and give me some pointers on how to handle because he said there was a certain way with the throttle and the way you work the jack plate on that boat that makes all the difference, and he was going to show it to me. He let me drive his a little bit to get a little bit of a handle of it, but he had the top of the line the FXR, or I think that's the initials. He had one of the top of the line one. There's only like one model above his, and it was the same classic boat. It was just that the trimming and stuff was a little bit more pricier. It was the same boat, but basically a lot more bells and whistles than the one that he was sponsored by them, so they wanted him to be in the best boat possible. He was a good salesman for Skeeter. He was really the only reason that I even thought about buying one was Mark. And I miss that guy all the time. Like, especially with this tournament coming up, I would tell him I was fishing it. He would give me a set of waypoints, you know, check these places out. You know, he was like that. He was just the most stand-up guy you ever knew. And there are a lot of guys that are on the pro circuit that wouldn't be on the pro circuit if it wasn't for Mark Pack, because he helped them when they were struggling on the tour, like giving them a job and everything else, you know, working at Lake Fort Tackle and helping them get some guiding done. You know, he was just that kind of guy, and I knew him for years before I really became friends with him. You know, I used to go into the Lake Fort Tackle store that they had there. He would be in there quite often, and I'd go in there and I would, you know, say hello to him, and he'd ask me, did I go fishing or did I go catching today? Oh man, I miss that dude so much. He was so funny. And he was the kind of guy, if I saw him in, like, there was a little eating place over by Lake Fort Marina. They've changed names several times, so I'm not going to mention it. Right now it's called Jamie's. It's pretty good food to eat. If you're on the lake and you can park your boat over at Lake Fort Marina and then go eat. It's a good place to eat off the lake. I'll give them that. But it wasn't called that then. It was called Mosier's back in the day. And when you go into Mosier's, it was never just saying hi to Mark. You know what I'm saying? He was one of those kind of guys you ever saw him and talked to him at Mosier's, that was going to be at least a 30-minute conversation. It wasn't going to be like, hello, how you doing? See you later, man, you know, type thing. No, he would always pull you over, ask you how was you catching them, you know, and then he would give you some tips, you know. Say, yeah, man, you need to really focus on this depth of water and do whatever. And I had some really good fishing days with him as my guide. And then it just was just a friendship after that. We were actually gonna, like I said, told some of you guys I used to have a channel about fishing. One of the things I was gonna do if he hadn't died from COVID is we were gonna go out and do some fun fishing videos and do some instructional fishing, both for my channel and his YouTube channel. I was helping him get started. He had some stuff from his lure company. He used to have a lure company. I don't think they're in business anymore. Called oh gosh, what did he change after he left Lake Fork? Impact Lures. He had some stuff that he'd done with that, and we were going to do a lot more stuff with that, but it just never happened because the one weird thing that happened during COVID, where everything else was getting shut down and stuff, the fishing industry blew up because that was the only thing that people could basically do was go fishing, and that still happened with the guide thing, where the last time that we went fishing, he asked me if I would wait to post some of the video that we shot that day because he had more clients than he wanted he could do anything with, and he wanted to take some time off to go for a trip with his wife. I hope they got to do that trip. I'm not sure that they did because he kept being busy as far as clients goes. And so I guess it was maybe 2 months after our last time we fished together, I called him because he was looking for a certain graft that Humminbird makes. And they were really hard to find because of the supply chain crap that was going on at the time. And I found one in one of the boat repair places or marine, repair, had one. And that was the only thing that was, at that time, was keeping his boat from getting delivered. And I said, hey, Mark, I found one. If you want to buy it yourself and just keep it for your next boat, too, here you go. And he goes, oh, no. I told him to go ahead and give me 2 12s instead of that 16. I said, okay. Goes, but you won't believe why my boat's being holed up now. And I said, why? He goes, they can't find a motor for it. And I said, they can't find a motor for it? Well, Skeeter's owned by Yamaha. Why the hell would they have the motor? I don't know, And so that was the last time I talked to him. We still had talked about going to Lake Brenda and a couple other places where we could go fishing. The Lake Brenda was a private lake that he was managing. We were going to go do one of these videos like some of the guys on YouTube to see how much pounds of fish we could catch in X amount of time. I can't remember how, but he told me that lake was full of like 6 to 8 pounders that we could crush on and put the current video that was on YouTube to shame. And I said, well, okay, I'm in. Of course. And but we were waiting for his business to slow down, And but yeah, he was telling me, yeah, we might be able to do it. We might be able to do it in the fall. He goes, it slows down just a little bit, then he picks up big in the winter. And I said, okay. But because it does, the way he fishes, that's, believe it or not, the 2 times in the year that's big time for the big fish on Lake Fork is wintertime and springtime. The springtime's obvious because that's when they're spawning and they get up shallow. But in the wintertime, they're deep, and you can find them off the structure. And I won't say they're easier to catch, but they're easier to find. And most, if you look in the Texas records of the ones that have been caught on Lake Fork, most of them are like from Thanksgiving up until maybe as late as they used to carry the Sherlunker season all the way up to April, but they don't need more.
I couldn't find Paradise City by Guns N' Roses in your Apple Music library. You can ask me to play a radio station or ask for your music on a different app.
I don't know why Surrey just told me about Guns N' Roses, but anyway, so yeah, that was a great time knowing that guy. I mean, I've met, especially from doing the YouTube thing, met so many pros and doing the boat marshaling does help that too. I've actually fished with a couple of guys that I really like as fishermen, like Jordan Lee and Chris Zaldane, who's a local guy. I also got to fish with Lee Libsey on the tournament on Lake Fork that he actually won. There's all kinds of pictures of me with Lee if you go back and look at it a couple of years ago. There's all kinds of pictures of me and Lee on the Bassmaster stuff. And we were prominent on the feed as well. But I was on that year. I was on prominent for two people because I was fishing with Seth Felder. He'd won the Angler of the Year previously, and I drew him from day one. And well, it was very windy that year. I mean, really windy. Windy enough that they probably shouldn't have had the tournament. So he gets on day one, the wind changes, and it just blows out the places that he pre-fished, and he had a really bad practice session. He only had like a couple places where he was actually catching them, and the wind had turned. It was blowing really hard. And he didn't really have very many places that he caught fish. So first we go out in it, and he puts the trolling motor down, and the waves are coming up over the top of the bow of his ship, just totally flooding the whole boat. His bilge pump was running the whole time, you know what I'm saying? And finally he gave that up after that rodeo ride for about 10 or 15 minutes. And now he's fishing about the seat of his pants. He's kind of spinning out. And he goes to a place like where they're schooling. And usually those are like the easiest fish in the whole world to catch. You can just throw you like a shiny little spoon or little crankbait, anything, throw like a rattle trap, you're good to go. But he couldn't even get bit. And that really spin him out. So we go to this dock area, and I can see that he's like, just totally spun out. And I said to him, hey man, you're gonna knock them dead. You're gonna find the right spot. Don't worry. You're too good. And he goes, yeah, I was the Angler of the Year last year, and look at me now. I'm probably gonna zero this damn tournament. And I said, well, dude, it's Lake Fork. You only need one fish, man. One fish changes everything. And so he goes to this dock. He pitches a few things, and then he just hooks up he hooks up a big fish. It's not a huge fish, probably like a 5-6 pounder. He hooks it up, throws it in there, then he catches like a 3, 4. He's found a rhythm. He's got his rhythm back, and then there's one of the most funny moments, and it was actually caught on video live on the stream, where when they're fishing, we try to get out of their way as quick as we can because we can't touch their fish. We can't do anything. We can't interfere or help or give them a competitive edge whatsoever. So he's thinking he's got a little fish on, one maybe like 2 or 3 pounds that he could just easily boat flip. And so he moves to his deck, to the deck of the front of the boat, and he sees it's a big fish. I mean, it's the biggest fish that he caught. I got a picture of it somewhere. I'll show it to you. Let me see if I can find it on my camera real quick. Let's go. Let's see if I can get some recent photos. No, let's do it this way. Let's go computer. Let's see if I can find me. No, let's go different. Let's go home. And it should put me in pictures, maybe. No, I don't think it's going to be there, but I'll look anyway. No, library photos. Let's see, open. Okay, here it is. So I'm going to have to scroll back a little bit. Okay. So he thinks he's got a small fish on, and so he's ready to boat flip, and all of a sudden he goes up, and he kind of takes a step towards me, and then it's a big fish. And he's already committed to boat flipping, so I'm trying to stay out of his way. I'm sitting down in the passenger seat, because when he was starting, that would be a place to be, because it was towed out of his way. But now he's kind of boat flipping. The only place he can do it is he puts it right in my lap. And that's on bass mask. And I'm doing the best I can not to touch that fish. Because if I touch that fish, then we both get in trouble. Not just him, but me as well. Let me find that fish. I saw the photo just a second ago. Where'd it go? Okay, let's see. I think I might have to drag it on my desktop and then drag it over. Where's it at? It's right here. Well, there it is. There it is. No, that's John Cruz. Where's it? Come on, where's Seth? It was in these pictures. I just saw it just a second ago when I looked. Okay, well, let me go big screen on it real quick. There it is. Okay, I found it. Okay, so let's go down, and so right here next. So I'm gonna drag it to my desktop. Now I'm gonna put it in screen. Oh gosh, it's way too big. Let's see if I can make it smaller. Whoops, now it's out. Drag it down a little bit. Let's see if I can make it smaller. So, man, they actually used this in the magazine. I took this on my phone. Yeah, he caught that one. He flipped that one right in my lap. And before I fished, and it really wasn't his fault. It was more the damn announcer guy. I didn't know if I really liked this guy. I thought, man, I always would have got a different angler, but no, man, he was super cool. He was super cool. We laughed. We laughed, and then even the next year, when I did it again, he came up to me, man, and said, and thanked me for keeping him from spinning completely out, because he said he was not in a mental place but I actually heard that on the damn live feed too. So when I get back and we weigh in, the producer of the Bassmaster TV show comes and thanks me personally and said, hey, thanks for the little pep talk. You got him back into the game. I said we had a camera committed to him all day, and if he was spun out, that would have been a bad deal. We had to get a camera boat to come out there and move him, and then that doesn't really help the guy the rest of the day. And I go, yeah, I know. He had some really bad luck that the wind just completely destroyed the fishing area where he was. It was nothing but chocolate milk. And plus you just couldn't put your boat on there. So he did a pretty good job actually from recovering from that. But I got lucky that year. The next day, I drew Lee, and then I fished with Chris Zaldane that last day. And then the last time I did it, I didn't do it this past one that they had there, the one 2 years ago. I did. I had Jordan Lee the first day, and no, I had Jordan Lee the last day on day 3. And 2 lesser known anglers the other time, but it's a fun event to go and be a boat marshal. It allows them to do that tournament on Lake Fork because Lake Fork is a slot lake, and the prime fish that you'd want to have in your tournament are the slot fish. I mean, of course, everybody wants the big one that's over the slot, but those are very hard to come by. Used to not be in the 80s, and early, mid 90s or late 90s, maybe even. That lake was full of those. But that virus kill that they had in the city of Dallas, the Dallas area, well, North Texas in general had a big drought. So the city of Dallas pulled that lake down pretty hard. Killed all the hydrilla out of the lake, and the lake, I would say, just now is recovering from what happened to it in the 90s. I mean, it's just recovering from it. I mean, that virus kill was horrible for that lake. I got one more. I got 2 more milestones on that one, and only 1 on this one. And how much am I getting off of these stupid 21 points? Plus, I'm getting a bonus with the where I'm at loot. Okay, I'm not OPC. I'm not gonna give a chance for anybody to take any of my loot, especially when I'm using a ship like this. So, yeah, so I love bass fishing. I haven't been doing it as much as I used to because the way the COVID. I don't know if it's a COVID, and I guess probably a factor of the COVID, and that it affected my heart symptoms a little bit more. But I miss it. I miss tournament fishing. I used to fish in some clubs. I used to fish in any of the tournaments they had on Lake Fork. I always fished in. but I haven't. This is the first tournament. This is the first tournament since 2001 that I've fished in. Just because health-wise I wasn't up to it. And it's still going to be pretty shaky Friday, especially if it's hot and the low wind that they're talking about. You know, that's going to make that place an oven. And so it's going to be pretty hard to be in the boat all day in the sun, because I don't do heat well anymore. In fact, I didn't get everything I needed done because that shed got so hot. I barely made it to the room that I rented down there. I was so tired, man. It just sucked the life out of me. Now, I tell you, some good fishing show is the MLF stuff, especially when they're doing their team, doing the cup events. Okay, I gotta call. Oh, I gotta power this down. I gotta make a call real quick, so I'm gonna power down the sound and I'll turn up the music a little bit. My sister wants to talk to me. Yeah, did you see that little moron put shit? Just took a shot at my bass like he was gonna be able to do anything with it. All right, let's go ahead and just in case, and let's go ahead and do this. What am I thinking? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta get it from here. All right, let's go free sets. Let's go right there. That puts my ships back in order. Okay, I got an upgrade for both of these. I can't do that one. Let's see what it entails here. I'll use that this weekend, believe it or not. I'll have something to actually upgrade. I won't do this one because it was still parts from that one. But if I'm lucky, there's going to be at least one or more of those events before the weekend. Maybe I can get enough parts so I can do an upgrade on the Vengeance and the 70 Romulan ship. But the one thing that and I complain to the community managers about this, is they keep doing events like this one. Okay. Where the only way you can really score in the event is to the building upgrades. Well, the problem is I don't have a building I can upgrade except for the gimmick buildings. And none of them are worth spending money to to get the extra juice to upgrade them. The ones that would score are the ones in your station, the regular buildings like you would do to upgrade your station, but I don't have those. I haven't had those in months. And they keep rolling events out that, and I really don't have much research I can even do it on as far as for the mats go. So it's kind of bullshit, they keep rolling this out, but they don't give the 70 plus people who have jack crap they can upgrade any kind of alternative to score. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this one, and we'll probably, how much time do we got left on this? Oh, we're almost done. Shoot, we got an hour. I wonder if we'll be able to finish this thing. I wonder if we'll be able to finish it. I mean, the milestones on this stupid event is insane stupid. But the only saving grace on the whole thing is you're getting, I'll wait till the next, you're getting this in here for the refinery. That's really the only saving grace of this whole thing, because it's not like the prizes or anything that I need, but in order to score in the event that I want, I've got to score in those because I've got it set up in this event to where the one scores and the other one bullshit, so yeah, look at this. So spin, so you've got to spin this to get those. Let's see if I got any of those. I did get some just to, you know what, my Vengeance, when I did the Vengeance, that stuff uses that. Why didn't it, that should have gave me a milestone. That's bullcrap. Let's see, so let's go into the refinery here and see if we can, see if there's any of this that we can pull. No, I'm an hour away from being able to pull any of this stuff. But I need that to finish that Vengeance, the last It gave me enough to do one of the researches, but not both. So we got 3 new nodes for the Vengeance in the, let's see, in this. Go in here, we go in the this one here. At the very back, you've got, you can see I already did one of them. And it's to help deliver what they promised all the people who got the Vengeance, that would be a cube killer. So this is all research against the cube. Does it still mean that a Vengeance at my level will be able to kill a maxed out cube? Probably not. Probably not. Because the cube just has too much of a lower deck advantage because of the seats, and that's one of the reasons they gave us they lowered the bar on that, because I don't know how much research they would have to put in there to bypass how much you can stack your lower deck against the Vengeance. That's why they're losing, because of that. And the firing patterning doesn't help it either. That's another big issue with the ship is the firing pattern versus some ships really screws it over. It's just like anything else. They put something together, they don't think it all the way out, and they've got to sell us a fix. I'm really surprised. Like I said, most of you, if you haven't followed my deal, I basically went for the Vengeance because I needed to boost my Syndicate XP to regain some of the power I lost when I left my last alliance. Because my ship powers took a huge dive without the Emerald Chain boost that they had, and it still really hasn't fully recovered from it. The Syndicate boost actually put me slightly lower to what I was when I left there. Now, but if I was to go back, you would probably see this board cube of mine be with all the other peoples that are 160 above. They would probably go right up there, especially with all the other stuff I've done to try to get my power back again. But the reason I left was because I was in an alliance that. Hey, how you doing? Right now on Emerald Chain, I've got on the last whatchamacallit tournament, I've gotten it. It's still not real high because I'm a one-player alliance, but I'm on level 3. You know, so it's going to be a slow roll getting it up here. So this is going to help a lot right there. When I get this next level, I'll get the first 600% whole health boost. That's going to see my ships go up pretty good. And let's see. Then you get some shield health there. Because I think ours was up like in this range. But it's pretty ridiculous. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous of what they do to limit somebody from being a one-player alliance in the game. I need to really look at Yeah, probably after this ship goes, I'm going to fly it back and dump it and repair. And have a full. That gave me a bunch of loot. Well, let's try something. We're going to try something really quick, guys. I'm going to switch the deck crew. I'm a bridge crew to a loot crew and see how much damage it takes. Just for grins. I'm going to put Picard's crew with E-Data and Rachel Garrett on there. Okay, let's see. Okay, so let's go group. Well, we might be able to exit the card. There we go. Now we go group. We're going to put E-Data on this side, Rachel Garrett on that side. Now I think I'd like my lower deck. I could put the Doctor lower deck and get even more of a boost, but I think I'm pushing it if I do. I'm taking away actual. Come on, man. It's got me in the 61s. Okay, I'm over at the. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm gonna let me change. I'm gonna clear localization. So let's look and see where we're at as far as the. We might have a chance to finish it. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't have a lot of time to even deal with any of this. Yesterday was my birthday, and I did go out with a new online date last night, and it was so-so. I like the online version of her better. Okay, so we're not too far from finishing that one. But will we finish the last one? Oh gosh, we got two. We're almost there on that one. So it's going to be hard to finish that last milestone, guys. It really is. Let's go back and get to the. Whoops. Let's go back and get to. But yeah, she was a nice girl. She was really good looking. Her pictures matched and everything. She was really good looking, but she was more fun online. Like my sister, that's what my sister wanted to scoop on it all. And I just told her I don't think we'll go out again though. Wasn't horrible, didn't have the worst date I ever had. Most definitely wasn't the best. But it wasn't horrible. I mean, I've been on dates that you're just waiting for the check to go to get out there. It wasn't like that. It was just, I don't know. I think we built it at the hype of it too much. We should be able to finish the I guess it's the second one. I don't know about the third SMS. I'm gonna give it a try though. I wish this stupid beam worked in here. But it doesn't. Okay, let's see. You can already see the big difference in the loot that I'm gaining here. And I'm not really seeing much of a hull damage difference. So this might be a decent crew to use in here actually. You get the bonus of the loot gain and it's doing a good job, but all three of those officers are tier 5. My E. Picard, my E. Data, and Rachel Garrett. So that does make a difference. I wonder if I can pop her with this. And she's one of the reasons that left that other alliance. I should pop her. I'll just see if it'll do it. For grins. What ship is she using? The Rotaran. That's a pretty weak one.
As my ship goes down in flames, my heart cries out your name. As the skies come crashing down, all that matters now is where you are now. Where are you now? Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start. Can't go on without you. There's nothing.
Okay, there's the last milestone of that one, I think. Let's see where we're at on the other one. Nope, we're still, God almighty, look at that. Holy crap, look at the size of that. Oh, that's the last milestone, good deal. Okay, so we've got this one to finish. Okay, so let's, gosh, I wish I could hit higher.
As my ship goes down in flames, my heart cries out your
These
name.
milestones are out of their freaking minds.
All that matters now is
No one should have to grind this much to finish an event.
are you now? Don't leave me in the dark.
'Cause this is not the only day I did it. I did it yesterday too.
Can't go on without you. There's nothing I can do. Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start. Can't go on without you. There's nothing I can do. Wow, and now there's a heart in the light shining stands. We're starting across my horns.
Those are my own creations. Those are my songs. All of them. Oh crap. Let's get to whoever that is. I wrote and recorded every one of those songs that plays in the stream. Just because I did it so I wouldn't have to deal with copyright stuff. Sorry about that. That was my cardiologist's office calling. I got an appointment tomorrow. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be able to do more stuff before the break, but these milestones are stupidly high, and they only gave us 1 day to complete all three of them. That's the horse shit part of it. They should have stair-stepped it, especially if they're gonna make the milestones on these events so insane. Look how fast that filled that cargo. I was
legend return. Vector space, shadows entwine. Federation controls as the stars realign. We rise from the ashes, fierce energy. It is our battleground. For the rhythm of the sea. We made after anthem. We'll come the gamma the night. Captain Jasmine, in the chaos we fight. Screams to the void, through the agony halls. Captain Jasmine leads free and falls. Fling of blaze, mixed with Federation pride. In the depths of despair, all legends collide. In the shadows we rise, bleeding from pain. We dive in the chaos, not up chaos rise. Recovering, igniting the night. In this final hour, we embrace the fight. Under the metal sky, shadows free. Captain Jack swings rage, stirring the deep. The Klingon warriors, wrap the cold. Worship the darkness, story unfolds. You won't back down when the wolves at the gate. With blood on hands, we're sealing their fate. The crew lies true, echoes of despair. Federation's dreams die in the snare. We will fight for the glory of the Klingon Empire. And we will fight through the rain and the fire. We will fight through the rain and the fire. We will fight for the glory of the Klingon Empire. Now that we rule the galaxy, now that we own all we can see, we will drink to our victory for the Klingon Empire. For the Klingon Empire. We are one nation under one flag, one destiny. We are one people for the Klingon Empire. Now that the Federation's dead, all their dreams are all in our heads. We will crush all the people who said that the Klingon Empire wasn't meant to be. We are one nation under one flag, one destiny. We are one people for the Klingon Empire. We are one nation under one flag, one destiny. We are one people for the Klingon Empire. For the glory of 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 the Klingon Empire. takes a toll. It's not easy coming out of battle, but it's so easy being bold. And now you know how we feel. 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 We have fought against the Federation. We have fought against the Reavers. We have fought against Server 74. We have fought against all your deceivers. They set out on a quest to murder Kirk and his crew. They took an oath. Now there's nothing they can do. They wanted vengeance for the years they watched him live. Their hatred burns in their souls. The Klingons came to kill. They wanted revenge for years they watched him live. Their hatred burns in their souls. The Klingons came to kill. to do without a fight. I wanna go home. Chronos. Chronos. I wanna go home. The stars are too far away. Wait for the why. 74 with my bad lips still dripping with the blood of every freaking farmer. Oh, server 7 to bear. Your blood is on my hands. Your body lies lifeless in space. As you run away, glory to the empire. Your head's in my head. Your body lies lifeless in space. As you run away, glory to the empire. Glory to the empire. Glory to the empire. Glory to the empire. Klingon honor, we fight for the day. Over server 74. With my bad lead still dripping with the blood of every freaking farmer. Klingon honor, we fight for the day. Over server 74. With my bad lead still dripping with the blood of every freaking farmer. Oh, server 74. Your blood is on my hands. Your body lies lifeless in space. As you run away, glory to the empire. Glory to the empire.
The taste starts with this offender. On his way to Sweden, icons the sea or sir. This serves the train. He sees the unseen. He sees selflessness explodes för bussen är full. Det sägs över Ryssland i en churches. Fishy fruit is there. Clear pictures of this creature.
Captain Jack Speed with fire in his eyes. Conscious of the storm, no one hears their cries. With a bird of praise flying high and proud. In the shadow of the stars, he attacks the crowd. War cries echo the empire's might. Destruction and glory in the dead of night. Through the darkness, the engines roar, slicing through the void, forever seeking more. With a fierce resolve, he charts his fate. The honor of the empire, never too late. War cries echo, fury unleashed in the heart of battle. He's a savage beast. And Server 74, the wisdom in the change. With close intentions, the tide feels strange. Captain Jack Spade on a quest for pride. With the advice blessing, there's nowhere to hide. Through the stars, he weaves a tale of dread. In the heart of battle, where only legends tread. War cries thunder as the engines blaze. Captain Jack Spade in a deadly phase. In the void between stars, this legacy will grow. A tear forged in the war, lets the legends flow. With every conquest, the empire stands tall. In the wake of his wrath, they fear his call. War cries echo, dark shadows loom in the heart of battle. They sing in his doom. Captain Jack Spade with vengeance in his grasp. A fierce warrior's might, no thing left to clasp. It's a common thing to claim the throne with the empire's power forever to be known. War cries thunder as enemy ships fall in the realm of stars. He stands proud and tall. strike he lands, the darkness will break. In the chaos of war and of the day, to cross off the memories lead a light. Let it on the all speed free, spin there and the tide show the spare and creation. These will pass, will pop, wars, each and each. They strike like a storm, bringing darkness to lights. Captain Jack Spade, the legends will play with the warrior's heart. It's forever untamed. Beneath the holograms, his spirit ignites in the fury of combat. He takes to the heights. War cries echo, the stars bleed red in the wake of this fight. When the fear is dread. Cling on honor, we fight for the day. Over server 74, with my backlet still dripping with the blood of every freaking farmer. Oh, server 74, your blood is on my hands. Your body lies lifeless in space as you run away. Glory to the Empire. Glory to the Empire. Glory to the Empire. I'm a killer of Starfleet, so Klingon bloodlines can thrive. Callous, we serve you. May you rule the universe. Oh, server 74, your blood is on my hands. Your body lies lifeless in space as you run away. Glory to the Empire. Glory to the Empire. Glory to the Empire. Cling on honor, we fight for the day. Over server 74, with my backlet still dripping with the blood of every freaking farmer. Oh, server 74, your blood is on my hands. Your body lies lifeless in space as you run away. Glory to the Empire. Glory to the Empire. Glory to the Empire. Glory to the Empire.
your name as the skies come crashing down. All that matters now is where you are now. Where are you now? Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start. Can't go on without you. There's nothing I can do. In my mind I see your face. I can hear your voice say, where do we go from here? When all is said and done, will I still be your one? As my ship goes down in flames, my heart cries out your name. As the skies come crashing down, all that matters now is where you are now. Where are you now? Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start. Can't go on without you. There's nothing I can do. Don't leave me in the dark. The pain will only start. Can't go on without you. There's nothing I can do. When love is a heart, in the light shine and stand. We're starting past my heart.
The stars are burning bright. The Klingons struck at night. Shadows creeping in the dark. The Enterprise is torn apart. Screams echo through the void. Lost in chaos, hope destroyed. The end is wrong, but it's too late. Clutching metal unto fate. Weapons fire, the whole thing gets a break in this battle. Where the brave and shake. Blood in the stars, no mercy shown. We just ghosts in a ship we call home. Wailing alarms electrified despair. The Klingons come and no one's spared. Shattered dreams in the convoy. A symphony of destruction, hope destroyed. Live in darkness, that laughter rings, drowning us in the pain that it brings. Fighting racking shreds, scream in fear. Echoes of true loss, this fate draws near. Weapons scream, a haunting sound as its federation's legacy brutalized on ground. Rust and ruin in the coldest space. Echoes of vengeance carve out their blades. Big hearts of ice that bleeds on true. In the shadows, the beast on view. Consumed by fury, we stand alone. In the grip of chaos, the ship's on too. Screams of silence, a requiem play. The ghosts of our comrades, their dreams betrayed. Metallic claws in the silence of space. Klingon dreadnoughts, an unforgiving race. Shadow twists looking near the stars as the Federation crumbles beneath their scars. Desolation reigns, no light to be found. Our bodies fall silent, collapsing on ground. Annihilate hope, we're lost in the dark. The ignition of violence, the veil's bomb. System failure, systems ablaze. Shattered dreams in this cosmic maze. The Klingon crawl, their shadows dream. In this final hour, no secrets to keep. Ripping metal shadows crawl. Lost in space, we hear them call. Metallic breath is the void tonight. Cling on hostile, fight or fight. Systems down and lost their noise. We're just remnants and destroy our choice. Fury unleashed, no mercy shown. In this slaughter we face our own. Things will seal this battle of fate. Cling on to all that shadows invade. Working minds in the solid haze. Echoes of screams lost in the blaze. Nights unravel as darkness spills. In this chaos we feel their thrills. Crimson skies as we watch them fall. No escape, no hope. We answer the call. Born into battle, we are Klingon. We have won the war and they are all gone. With their heads in our hands, we sing this song. There is nothing that can stop us now. This is how it goes. With our blades held high. This is what it looks like to be Klingon. These are our songs, about our victories, about our glories. We are Klingons. This is how it goes, with our blades held high. This is what it looks like to be Klingon. These are our songs, about our victories, about our glories, about our glories. We are Klingons. We are Klingons. We are Klingons. We are Klingons. These are our songs, about our victories, about our glories. We are Klingon. Born into battle, we are Klingon. We have won the war and they are all gone. With their heads in our hands, we sing this song. There is nothing that can stop us now. This is how it goes. With the blades held high. This is what it looks like to be Klingon. These are our songs, about our victories, about our glories. We are Klingons. This is how it goes, with our blades held high. This is what it looks like to be Klingon. We are Klingons. We are Klingons. We are Klingons. We the thundering skies. Captain Jack's making rise high. Legal strange, all faded twine. And the glass fall down is alive. The truth's lost in it and it's night. Discovery fake for our side. Rangers whisper, circles of fear. Suicide before our end is near. We won't go down without a fight. Until we ride, ignite the night. Got the dark spade, the storm on the rise. Play on fury, a war in his skies. Strays are crew, lost souls in the void. Ashes of legends, trace its ride. And in the chaos we scream, also set ablaze. No mercy given in this hellish space. Fires of battle, ignite the stars. Shattered remains of our fallen cars. In the shadow of the void, just as faces divide that alloy. Leading out the flames of sheep as we watch the Federation sing. We will not bow, we will not yield. In this dark war, our beats are sealed. Rising from ashes, screaming against the tide. In this darkness, we will not fight. Screeching metal and flash of pride. Captain Jack's face wrath will hide. Bring out blades of that's the night. Dream for glory, ignite the fight. Revive true flames with victims in our hearts. In the ruins of space, the vessel's lost. In the battle scarred. No surrender, 2 cycles of pride. As we come to the void, they'll know our name. Beneath the steel and iron skies, Captain Jack speaks. Fury never dies. Klingon war cries echo through the dark. In the heart of chaos, we find the spark. From ashes we rise for a chain of wild. In this battleground where the slaughtered shout. Shattered ships, the remnants of dreams. Grip my darkness, spoiling the seams. In the heart of the void, like the Jack's made, storm their bone eye. Klingon war cries, attackers in the night. As the Federation troubles release our lies. In the chaos we scream, our souls set ablaze. No mercy given in this hellish space. Fires of battle, ignite the stars. Shattered remains of our fallen cry. Captain Jack's face, relentless and bold. Klingon steel, a legend retold. In the vent of space, shadows entwine. Federation controls as the stars realign. We rise from the ashes, fierce and unchained. In the battleground, forever without stay. We reign as our anthem. We'll crop the gap of the night. Captain Jack's made. In the chaos we fight. Screams to the void, through the angered halls. Captain Jack's made leaps free and falls. Fling of blaze, pierce the Federation pride. In the depths of despair, all legends collide. In the shadows we rise, bleeding from pain. We dive in the chaos, not up chaos reign. Igniting the night. In this final hour, we embrace the fight. Under the metal sky, shadows free. Captain Jack swings rage, stirring the deep. The Klingon warriors, wrap the cold. Marching with darkness, story unfolds. You won't back down when the wolves at the gate. With blood on hands, we're sealing their fate. The crew lies true, echoes of despair. Federation's dreams die in the snare.
I've got to work tonight, so I'm trying to get as much of this done before I go to sleep here. My eyes are getting really heavy right now. If I ever one thing that I can do to get me if I can't sleep is to start banging hostels. It makes me sleepy every time. I want to go up into the rare, see if I got one to do, but I'm going to come back because this is the best way to score for this stupid event. Okay, what happened here? Damn it. It's locked up. Dang it. Let's see if I can bring up the game over here. Nope, I'm going to have to go force quit. Yeah, that really sucks when you're in hazard space and your ship's losing hull damage the whole time. Okay, let's see. It may have respawned them all. Yes, it did. Or at least respawned one. There's another one. There's another one. Yeah, I don't do these very often, so I didn't know how much I had. So I guess I wanted to do to finish that stupid SMS for the battle pass and the one for the Ferengi because its milestones are jacked up. I'm gonna have to go put either okay, this one did pretty good for me. I'm gonna go ahead and put this crew in for me. I'm gonna empty this one here. I'll wait till the ship gets back. I'm gonna put. I've got to load one up somewhere. Then I'm gonna use all the other PVE officers I have. Well, I can already put Hummer in here. I got so much of this, the officers don't really help me anymore, so I'm just gonna get rid of some of the loot. I'm getting close. And sometimes when they get stuck like that, that's all you have to do. Is just move the ship. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. I'm going to go, got them set up. I'm going to put up a shield. I'm going to go to sleep for a little while. Let's get ready to go to work. Don't know what my streaming schedule is going to be like this weekend, but yeah, we're going to come up here and get this guy.